Okay, shall we step out? Let's pick up our rein, give him a little squeeze. Good. Let's see how he is right now. Yeah, look at this. Let's see if he'll swing across. Oh, look at that. I barely asked for him. Let's have him come around to the right because he's kind of wanting to go to the left. Look at that. No leg pressure. Let's have him come to the left here. Oh my gosh. See, now he's acting like he's had 7 rides. 7 or whatever, I think we're at 7. He's acting like he's had 7 rides. So just, I don't know, a combination of how I was with him, how he was. But look at his behavior right now. I mean, I know sometimes the camera's quite a ways away, but I am really just signaling just so slightly, just pulling on that rein just so slightly. And look at that, even stepping over with his front end. I mean, this colt, he's got the brains and the ability to do it. Probably the only thing, holding him back is just, my imperfections with it and trying to keep my attitude in the right place, because this is real nice. Now he could still have a fit here in a minute, but this is how I would think he would be with 7 rides and just the kind of horse that he is. And shoot, honestly, I won't even kick him back up into a pace if he'll just finish out the session like this. I mean, I'm gonna have him, step a little bit faster here and there, but like right now, just the way he's coming around on these turns, that's just real nice, and that's what we want. Look at that right there. Nice step over with the front end. I mean, he absolutely moved that right leg out there and stepped out and grabbed some ground. He's gonna be one you're gonna have to sit in the middle of for sure. Not quite as good to the left there, but boy, he's soft, which is so strange because with the driving lines, you pull him around to the right, and remember how I'm always commenting how stiff he is that way, yet right here, he's just super nice. So, and I really haven't focused a bunch more, like pulled him more to the right. I'm paying more attention to it in his resistance and giving him the release. But it's just, I don't know, I'm just explaining what I'm feeling up here and the difference. So, of course, he's probably content that we're not trotting around the outside of the circle. And he's not even thinking, oh, I gotta get going out here. He's just walking around nice and easy. Maybe my now yearling gelding over there told him when he got back, hey, you better behave or he's gonna put you in that trailer and haul you to this veterinarian guy that's gonna put you to sleep and cut you. He's standing pretty somber over there right now. Poor guy. Plus he had a fractured baby tooth that we pulled the fractured piece out a week and a half ago, and they took it out during this surgery today. So of course he ought to be feeling better now that at least up there that'll feel better in a couple days. Boy, look at this. Look at that. I mean, I just picked my hand up right there to the right. As soon as I picked my hand up, he brought his nose around there, right there. I mean, I am not hanging on to the reins right here. They're laying over. Let me come over here and see if I can even show you if he'll stop right here in front of the camera maybe and see if it's even close enough. Whoa, whoa. So, back up. I can't really tell, but I'm literally just, that's my grip asking for him to come around, is just the fingers right there bringing that around. So he's listening. Like, I'm not gripping that in the palm of my hand, hanging onto it like a bronc that's trying to get away. I'm real light with it, and he's responding to that right there again. It's so nice. So stuff is sinking in with him. It just goes to show that they can get amped up, and when they get amped up, it's, you know, their brain's someplace else. So but this is gonna be a successful day today. I was beginning to wonder how he was, if I was gonna be able to consider it a success, but I would say today's gonna be, I'm gonna call today a success. Let's see how he'll back up. Whoa. Let's see how he backs here. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. That's nice. I'm literally not having to yank on those at all. I mean, I'm not even getting a big hold of them, asking for that backup. We'll just ask him to step out a little bit here. I'm tired of walking that slow for a minute. We'll bring him around here just a little bit, and then we'll see how he settles back down. And come on. He's like, dude, I settled down. Can't we just stay settled down? Yeah, but it doesn't mean we have to walk slower than is possible. Like, if you walked any slower, you'd be going backwards. Good. Yeah, this is all I wanted, is right out here. Good boy. Just a nice little, stay about, 4 feet off the fence here. We don't need to be right in your track. See if we can control where he's putting his feet a little bit. All right, let's ask him to step up here just a little bit and see if he can do this and keep his mind in the middle of in his ears here, or if his brain starts jumping out to one side or the other. And then we'll slow him down and we'll slow him down and turn him back in the middle and see if he comes right back down and is listening. Send him around this other way. Well, he's just insistent on, he's so insistent on getting my toe over there hooked on a panel, which when it does, it's just gonna turn that spur right into his side. And you know what's gonna happen, he'll have a come apart. I'll end up with a sore ankle and knee and whatever else gets hurt when I come falling to the ground. Push him up just a little bit faster. Then we'll bring him in and see how he turns, listens. Let's turn him in. I'm not asking for a stop. Whoa. I like that. Back up. Back. Back up. Back up. Back up. I'm being ever so gentle on this, but if he throws his nose up, it's gonna bump him. But otherwise, it's just ever so gentle. Back up, back up, back up. Whoa. I'm gonna step off from the right. We'll just grab his halter here, just in case. Let's walk over here and see how long we've been riding you, kid. She'll probably gladly walk over here because it's, he probably thinks I'm gonna take off the saddle. I've been tying him up right there to take off his saddle. Maybe I should start tying him there when I saddle him up. We got a couple minutes left. I'm gonna walk him out here for a second, lead him around. Especially since he feels like being led around. Put a little pressure on him, make sure he stays up with me. Let him know that that release comes when he steps forward and shoot. Maybe I should let him drag a lead rope. I guess I better call the owner and ask him if he ever drug a lead rope around. Seems kind of silly on a 2-year-old, but I think I'll do that. I'll make a phone call tonight and find out, because it wouldn't hurt him to step on that and have that pressure and realize he's got to give to that halter pressing down behind his ears. Because right now when he feels that, he just pulls back even harder. So let him drag that around all day and teach himself. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? You think we had a good enough session? You think? Let's walk around just a little bit more. There's our timer. I'm gonna just shut that off. And we'll just get on him here and ride him for just a couple more minutes. And we'll call it an evening with him. Whoa. The things that you flinch at are kind of funny. It's just from not being handled as a weanling or a yearling, you know. That's what it is. He's, as far as being handled, moved around, he's like a yearling or a weanling that haven't been handled. So that's some of the stuff we're dealing with. And that's just because the folks they bought him from just didn't have time and didn't spend any time with him. So I believe the owner bought him this spring, early spring maybe. I don't remember now what he said. I know I was up in Idaho to their place, and this colt was there, and I handled him a little bit, and I mean he could hardly touch him. So and he was fairly new there, so I kind of knew what I was getting a little bit, but we're gonna be okay. He and I are gonna get along. We're gonna get along and be buds. And I mean, he comes up to me when I come out here. He walks over here to the gate like, hey, is it time? You know, so he's definitely not bothered about the experience in here because he comes looking for it, which I really like. I hate having to catch a horse. I got a couple of horses that when they see a halter and lead rope, you know, they're gone. Oh, he thought I was getting after him. That noise right there. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that's his cue to go. Yeah. And I mean, once I kind of get them cornered or holler at them, they're old enough, they know better, and they'll stand there and get caught. But I have had to rope them once or twice on an occasion. Maybe didn't have to. I just got frustrated and I said, I'm done having you run back and forth across the lot. There. I really wanted him to turn in right there without me really having to yank him around, and he did it. Whoa. Good. Good boy. All right. That is session 17 in the wraps. I'm going to call it a success, even if it started out a little rough. I'll try and do better tomorrow, and I'm sure he'll give as much effort tomorrow as he did today. He's a good kid. He's just young. Thanks for watching. Stop recording.